shared happiness with them. We were in this race with Susan Allen, who was a woman with many wonderful qualities that will serve our community really, really well in the Minnesota House of Representatives. So I just want to make sure that we appreciate her and that we thank her for what are going to be many challenging years of hard work in the service of our community. So thank you, Susan Allen. This campaign began with an idea, a simple idea. That idea was respect. The idea that all people, regardless of skin color, sexual orientation, faith, language, income, gender, age, or political ideology, should be respected for who they are. That we should work to put ourselves in the shoes of someone else, whether that person's life is way different from ours, whether that person's opinion is way different from ours, or even if they're really similar to us, but just we don't understand them very well. This campaign is not over, because this campaign is just about how we live as a community. It's about going out, getting to know people. It's about shaking hands. It's about visiting places that we've never been to before. And it's about having fun while doing that. It is awesome to have been part of this. And I was just a part of it. I was just a candidate. There's so many people that were a huge part of this campaign. I first want to thank my mom. Mom, you are just so amazing in every way. From all the wonderful meals that you cooked us.
You have exceeded my expectations.
Thank you. Yes. I can't thank enough of the people that were such a meaningful part of this. My dad, of course, also. Awesome campaign staff of Dave and Feliciana. For the last couple days, most of you, I've been able to enjoy that energy for the last 2.5 months. So thank you. I'd like to thank Kevin for creating our website, for being an invaluable resource on all the creative processes. I'd like to thank John Bussey for stepping up way beyond what I ever expected when I first went on a run with him. I asked him to talk to me about how I could be a better independent politician. There are so... I'd like to thank Ilhan and Ahmed for helping me learn Somali and explore a part of the city that I'd never been in before in the Carmel Mall and make many new friends and acquaintances. I'd like to thank Paul, who I met in Jerusalem, in the Middle East, for being an incredibly supportive housemate and also the treasurer of our campaign. Thank you, Paul. I'd like to thank John for putting up with me every night when I came home and crawled into the top bunk above where he lived. like to thank Henry for his hours and hours of volunteer work, for Laura for her hours and hours of volunteer work, for Allison for her hours and hours of volunteer work, for Aaron, for Patty, for Zoe, for Joe, for Iman, for so many people, for Carol, for Beth, and Sharon, and Paul, and Cam, and Nancy for being the chair of our campaign committee from the beginning. I'd like to close this speech so that I can start talking to everybody and you can start talking amongst yourselves. But first, I'd like everybody to close their eyes. Close your eyes and feel the energy that we built in this campaign. Feel those high fives that you gave to somebody as you were coming back from door knocking. Feel that smile that you had on your face when somebody answered the door and smiled back. Feel that warm sunshine in the middle of January on your skin, warming you up, making you feel alive. Take that feeling. Store that feeling. Wherever our lives go from this place, let's take that feeling and let's give it out to the people that are around us to make our community better and to make our world a better place for all. Thank you so much.